In this video, we are talking about the jowls. That's right, these saggy sausages that get us all down. They start to form late 30s, early 40s. What to do at home. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Christine Byer here, licensed esthetician for 21 years, and I have lifted lots of jowls in my time here in my treatment room on my clients, and it's no easy feat, but let me show you the two tools that I use. I've watched all these videos before I went to make this video, and I was like, all of these jowl treatments are so long. And I was like, how can I just quickly work the jowls? The quickest way I've found to lift the jowls is with a gua sha tool and with microcurrent. So if you don't know what microcurrent is, it's basically a very tiny current that's actually pleasant to use on your skin. If you're using a device that is not pleasant, consider trying the Clareblend Mini because it is very relaxing, none of the constant zapping, none of that going on. So anyway, normally it's very relaxing, but it helps the muscles first, and then with time it works on the skin, so the skin will get thicker. So when you think about what's going on with the jowls, there's a couple things that are going on. We've got our buccal fat, right? It's right here. And we also have bone. The bone is starting to degrade, or it's been degrading over the last couple decades, and so we have less bone to hold these muscles and this tissue in place. And we also have a fat prolapse that starts to happen. So what we want to do is we want to massage all the lymph out of this area, and people are asking me, what is lymph? Lymph is the body's garbage disposal system, and so it's a very superficial running system that we need to tap into to make our faces look the best. So I like to just grab my ANMA. This is a gua sha tool. I tend to like this better than other gua sha tools on the market that are flat, those flat stones, because you don't want to over flatten an area because that will take the volume out of it, and it's just, if you don't know what you're doing with those tools, never a good idea. So what I'm doing is I'm basically just bringing circulation to the area and helping sweep out a little bit of lymph, because that will always happen. And, you know, the lymph system does not have a heart to beat it through. It only moves when we move. So if we're not moving around a lot, we tend to collect a lot of lymph in our face. And 90% of all our lymph nodes are right through here, and they collect all that lymph. And if we're not moving, we just get like puffiness that pools right through here. So when I'm working on jowls, I like to go over the area sort of briskly at first, but it's light. You see that I have some makeup on, but I'm doing it light enough that I don't need oil, not yet. I think too many people dive in too deep, too fast, and when we're working on fascia that's wrapped around that fat pad, we want to hit it at all different levels. And fascia, a lot of people ask me, what's fascia? It is basically the body's glue. It is a web-like organ in our body because it just got designated as an organ in itself because it sends messages back and forth faster than the even nerve supply. It's really fascinating, but it's like this 3D spider web that holds everything in place. So all the organs and endocrines and everything in our body, it's the tissue that glues us together. And so on our face, there's all these different levels, you know, like the 3D spider web I was talking about. So a lot of people just go too deep too soon, and they're missing maybe superficial fascia that's stuck around a wrinkle. And so you really want to train yourself to do light before going deep, because people ask me this question constantly. Train yourself to go light before you go deep. And then I also like to dig up underneath the jaw when I'm releasing the jowls and working the jowls. I really wanted to make this video different from some of the other massage and yoga type videos I've seen on it. I don't like Yeah, you don't want to crunch up your face too much or do all that, those O's and I's and ooh, all that, because then you're going to have lip wrinkles. So it's tricky. There's so much information out there, but you just want to make sure that you're not repetitively scrunching up your face, because then you got to go back in and release it because you're scrunching up the fascia, and the fascia will form a memory around any trauma to the face. And so repetitive facial expressions can be a trauma. And so that's what I'm releasing on my clients all the time. All right, so we warmed up the area. It feels a little bit different from this side. I've gone up underneath here so the lymph can start to flow. And then there's all these different facial exercises you can do, but I like to just do something really fast. Say I'm going to a party. I will just grab my microcurrent device and I do a few vectors. I'm just using some of my Hydrolift conductive gel. You want to take your makeup off first before you do this. Always doing a bunch of photos for Instagram. I ask you a lot over there on Instagram what you're trying to fix, and so I have polls and stuff, so check out my Instagram page. Oh, we also do monthly giveaways on my Instagram page. And also I want to let you know I am a distributor of Korean products as well for the professional side, and we're having a grand reopening July 4th weekend, so don't miss that if you're an esthetician. Also, if you are interested in the Aura Lift, which is like a little yoga block for the jaw, and it's so interesting what this does. Aura Lift is having a sale starting this Friday and going until Tuesday, so the 19th through the 22nd, where they're doing 15% off the device and a free consultation to get you started with it. So that's a really fascinating device that helps open up our jaw area, because overly tight jaw tends to age the face faster. All right, back to the jowls. And then I'll take my mini, and what I want to do is use a vector, right? You'll want to do the whole routine, and this comes with really good instructions. But this is a vector. A vector is basically a move that we use to counteract gravity. It is cutting across the area of common facial sag. So we're just going straight up this vector, just helping to work the muscles over this area to bring up that prolapsed fat, a little fat buccal fat pad we have right here. And this will start to come up. And you'll also want to do up underneath, you know, anytime you lift, you want to lift below, you need to lift above, so you can lift your cheek. You can lift the whole jaw area. And that's it. It's really simple as far as microcurrent moves. And there you have it. It's not a 15-minute video on how to lift your jowls. So if you want to take a look, this is the jowl I have not worked, and this is the jowl I have worked. All right, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye now.